Hey guys, happy to see you all here back in this video about the book The Dip by Seth Godin. If you are an entrepreneur or a wannabe businessman or someone who is working in 9 to 5 job and trying to get a passive income, this video is for you. I hope this video would help you to get 1 inch closer to your dream, or at the very least it would stop you from going in the wrong direction. Let's assume you are starting a business for, say, a supermarket. So initially for a few weeks you would get a few customers because people love to try new things. But after which, what if you do not get enough customers? What if you do not get enough profit from the business? So that phase is called the dip. So the dip is when you do not have the capital or income to run or continue the business. So this book would help you to decide whether you should continue, persist and be resilient during the phase called dip, or whether you should just quit. Would you believe it if I say quitting is also winning? Because winners quit all the time. It is just that they quit wrong stuff at the right time. We fail often because we are distracted constantly by the tasks that we have no guts to quit. If what we are doing doesn't have a scope in the long run, we should just accept the defeat and quit it and look for a new domain which would be a profit yielding one. Because unlike money, time wasted in the wrong place is just lost forever. Seth is quite unhappy about the school systems nowadays, because if your kid gets a good grade in one subject but not in others, would you appreciate it for getting good grade in one subject, or would you rather scold the kid for not getting good marks in the other subjects? Do you really need to be good at everything? In this world, practically, you just need to get expertise in one field or in one domain or in one subject. That would be more than enough. Just like how Albert Einstein says, you cannot judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree. So let's say you are getting into a showroom to get a laptop. When you see a salesman there, would you expect the salesman to dance for you? Would you expect the salesman to sing for you or to deliver the laptop? No. All you want is the salesman to explain the features and just make a good offer for you. Also, when a software company is hiring a developer, all they want is the candidate to be good at programming language. They do not care if the candidate knows where the Golden Temple is, or they wouldn't care if the candidate knows the regional languages or not. So if you're watching this video in YouTube, you might have already seen things about Ikigai. So I would ask you to find something that you truly love, and find something that you are good at, find something that would give you money, and find something that is needed for this world. So when you find that one thing, you have achieved your dream, or you're just almost there, and just keep focusing on it. You will get there eventually. Speaking of quitting, there are some exceptional cases where you can't quit. If you are a successful businessman, you might have to quit a few times before getting to the right one. But what if you are fighting for a greater cause? So yesterday I happened to watch an amazing movie called The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind on Netflix. So there was a village in Africa where the people were about to die because of hunger. And there was a 13-year-old boy who built a windmill by getting inspired from a science book from his library. So during the process, he had to go through a lot of dips and a lot of cul-de-sacs, that is dead ends. But boy, did he have any option? No. So he kept working on that. So finally he built the windmill and he saved the entire village. So there are cases where there is no option but to just keep fighting. So in such cases, you might not see the dip. You cannot just think about quitting. All you have to do is fight till the end. Average feels safe, but it is not. It is invisible. Seth says, being the best in the world is the most underrated thing now. Short-term pain has more impact on the humans than the long-term benefits it would give. And never quit something with long-term potential just because you couldn't hold or handle the short-term pressure. If what you're doing is worth doing, there's definitely going to be a dip. Because if something is going to give you fame and money, there is going to be a dip. And that dip creates scarcity. Because during that scarcity, most of the people would just fade away. And this scarcity creates value. So when you get past that dip, you would be the successful entrepreneur everyone is talking about. So just one thing, before you quit, just make sure you have tried everything to get through the dip. And most importantly, before you start something, make sure you know how to get through the dip, or even if you fail, or even if you happen to quit, just make sure you wouldn't regret starting it. So what are you waiting for? Just go and start that thing you have been procrastinating all your life. What if we fail? It is okay to fail. Just try. Just try, because you do not have much time left. If it scares you, it might be a good thing to try. Thank you. Fuck.